All right, today is July 28th, 2016, and we're watching the Northeast Pacific water vapor loop. And we can see that Frank has been wiped out. There's nothing left here much of Frank. That storm has been superheated and blown apart. Also, we see that we have monsoonal thunderstorms right here, which are also being blown apart as they rotate in a sort of a clockwise manner from all the high pressure being forced down in this area. We'll take a look at that. Let's look next at the also, we have the remnants of Georgette right here. This was a Category 4 storm a few days ago, briefly. And so what we have now is a dry low, an upper level dry low, which is just drifting along towards Hawaii right here, which is surrounded by high pressure to block this flow here, moving to the east. So then we have a pinwheel of low pressure systems. We have these counterclockwise spinning lows. It's like a big soup of low pressures just spinning around up here near Alaska. Okay, let's look next at the infrared loop here for the western U.S. We can see that nothing is getting into California. This is pretty amazing. We have all this thunderstorm activity, and as soon as we get moisture into the border of California, we see that things disappear quickly. Notice up here, there's a pocket of moisture moving into the Bay Area, and look how fast. Just watch how fast that evaporates. I want to show a map here on the, this is a map of Mill Valley, approximately where that moisture field is moving in. The Bay Area is just to the south right here. Now, in this area of mountains, there's a huge white radome up on a mountaintop, somewhere right in here. If you get on Google Earth, you can zoom in and you can see it. It's a giant golf ball radome, and I believe that is what is being used at the surface level to superheat and evaporate what we're seeing right here. We have moisture moving into the Bay Area, right over that Bay Area, and we see that things just evaporate. All right, so that's one of the things that these radomes have popped up. There's one on San Pedro Hill down in Southern California. And of course, there's several on the Channel Islands, on San Clemente and San Nicolas Island, and also at Pillar Point, which is in Half Moon Bay. That's a giant radome as well. There's several of those at that one location. That's an Air Force facility, by the way. All right, let's look now at the infrared, or rather the water vapor loop here for the southwest, and we can see that this is a very intense thunderstorm system. This has been blown apart. We can see a shock wave right here from the superheating process. The microwaves target the core of this storm, this series of storms that are all together, and they are superheated. And we have these blast patterns that shoot out from the core of the storm. That is the superheated water vapor, which generates a shock wave, and we see these bands moving out at high velocity. And if we take a look next at the rainbow loop, we can see that we see color diminishment and a big hole that opens up right there. And of course, we have this large shock wave right out here. And over on the east side, we see a shock wave moving out right there. And that will show up much better in the visible light mode. Let's take a look at that. Now we see the photoshopping. First of all, let's stop this. Let's let it run for just a sec, and then we will take a better look. You see the initial shock wave. That's this outer band right here. Okay, let's stop it, and we'll start from the beginning of the sequence. We have these two large systems that are developing. We have the first blast, which is starting to shoot out to the southwest, right here, and they're hiding all that work. So these people are hiding the microwave blast. They're hiding that, and then we have dimples showing up here and there, and one down here. Now this was hit multiple times. This is just capturing a few of the incidents of the microwave hitting that area. But if we go back, you can see that these expand into larger craters. Here's another hit right there. And those are where the microwave is targeting this thunderstorm system. And we see the hole open up. This is hit all through the area of that thunderstorm. This is a large area. Let's go back and take a look at how big that is. It's about the size of, almost the size of Arizona. Right here we see a hit, superheating right here. That area is blasted apart. We see a shock wave shooting out to the northeast. Let's let it run. General flow of this entire system is sort of to the southwest or west southwest, and we see a shock wave sort of moving in the opposite direction right there. Okay, so here's the western U.S. color map. Again, we can see that not much is getting into California. Right here, down here, everything that moves in is quickly stopped. So they've probably got radomes right along the Colorado River, is my guess. I haven't been down there in years, but these radomes are popping up all over the place. That's part of the weather manipulation plan that's being marketed as climate change. This is criminal climate change caused by our own government. Okay, here's the sea level pressure analysis. We can see a low indicated here where Frank used to be. Then we have low pressure indicated right here over eastern Southern California and part of Arizona. We have a high indicated. Yesterday we had an area of low pressure covering about 5 states. That was being squashed by an area of high pressure in the 500 and 300 millibar maps. Let's take a look next at the 500 millibar map. We see that area of high pressure still parked right over the same area. Got low pressure down here and high pressure all through this area. And here's the 300 millibar map. We see that high pressure all over the entire southwest in Mexico and out into the East Pacific. All right. So the forecast for possible thunderstorms is not going to materialize. That was a teaser forecast. These people that are doing the weather, at some point they're going to be embarrassed to be doing the work because it's really so obvious what's going on here. When you see the pattern day after day after month after month after month after year, this has been going on for a long time. I just decided to go out on a limb last June and start reporting this because it's so obvious. All the patterns going on here. Protection of Hawaii in most cases that they put on a show. Of course, when that one hurricane passed over the Big Island, that was just to maintain confidence that nothing is going on, nothing to look at, nothing to see here. Keep moving. All right. Okay, well that's pretty much the report for today. We'll just leave it right here. There goes our rain. Southern California rain is being stopped again. Okay, that's it.